Good morning. Today we're talking about anatomy and physiology of the pelvic floor and the structures surrounding that. Also, we're going to talk about laxity, which is the reason why you want to be using the Kegel script. Let me orient you. Here we go. If you're looking at the body laterally, that means from the side, this would be your spine found in the back. And this would be the pelvic area, pubic bone in the front. So we have the rectum, we have the uterus that holds the female organs, and this is where the baby is housed when the egg gets fertilized and implanted into the uterus wall. And of course you have your bladder, and your urine is held there and of course kept there until you need to go potty. All right, so see how this is a firm foundation? This is a healthy pelvic floor. That means the muscle of the pelvic floor, muscles, actually there's a few, they're elevated and firm, so everything else is held in properly. Notice how the rectum goes in between the fibers of the muscular wall. So does the vaginal area, and so does the actual urethra exiting out, the ureter tubes coming in and out in the urethra. So everything is altered when this pelvic floor is lax. Notice here the laxity of the pelvic floor. So if you have a net that is designed to hold everything up and the net becomes stretched out, everything's going to kind of fall through. All right, let me show you the next diagram. This diagram is the pelvis seen from below. So if you were laying down and I was looking at your position of your structures from the bottom up, well, your OBGYN that's the position she'll be looking in, just to give you a landmark. Notice that there's little holes through these muscles. Those will dictate your rectum and of course your vaginal area, and of course where your urine comes out. And this is from the top. So if I were looking at someone from the top down, this is the orientation of this picture. By the way, I have a OBGYN that's retired that's backing this product. And if you have any questions for her, you can easily email me and I will make sure that she gets your questions. Also, on my team, I have a physical therapist that's a doctor, and of course, a chiropractor. So we have you all covered with me, including being a registered nurse. All right, so here we go. Back to this. A healthy pelvic floor holds all your organs in place. And so when you're jumping and sneezing and working out or playing hard or anything that you choose to do, everything stays in place, which means that you're not going to lose your urine, right? And so you're not going to lose your female organs going through your vaginal wall, so that would be called prolapse, and of course your rectum. So here we are. This is all in a nutshell. Tomorrow, let's go over the 7 steps on firming up that pelvic floor.